Warning. This will contain major spoilers, cursing, and overall me acting like a complete fool. If you do not want spoilers for Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., stop watching now. Check out my non-spoiler review below. Again, you have been warned. So as you can see, Zyzix isn't here for this review because, well, there might be some arm flailing, there'd probably be a lot of cursing, maybe some crying. And why do I say that? Well, they fucked it up. They fucked up Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I mean, yeah, I know I said in my spoiler-free review, I said I'd give it a 7 out of 10 if you're a Marvel fan, but that's only because of Agent Coulson. I mean, Agent Coulson is that character, like, you don't expect him to be as badass as he is, but he freaking kills people with frosted donuts. You gotta respect that. But he died in the Avenger movie. Coulson died, and it tore at you, because it's like, oh, Coulson. Man. But then this takes place after the Avengers movie, and it's like, okay, you're alive, Coulson. And the excuse they give is, oh, yeah, I wasn't really dead, you know, I mean, I almost was dead, but I wasn't, so, you know, Nick Fury gave me 2 weeks off in Tahiti and, you know, gave me some downtime. I'm back now. It's all good. Or is it? Because after Coulson leaves, giving the Tahiti speech, it's like, he thinks Tahiti was real, and it's like, he can never know. So I'm like, oh, you assholes. You fucking assholes. It's like, you know people are going to watch now because people got to know how he's alive. I mean, that's the only reason I'm still watching it. I mean, like, I need to know. Storyline bugs me to no end. And Coulson, I need to know why Coulson's alive. I mean, beyond that, it's not a great series. I mean, they're milking the Avengers franchise, and they're doing a damn good job of it. But, I mean, if you've seen the show, some people say it's good, some people say it's not. I say, I don't even know what to say. It's like, okay, my girlfriend, who will be known as Pandora from this point out, saw the show 2 hours ahead of me because she's in a different time zone. So she saw it, and before she saw it, before I saw it rather, she told me everyone is a derp in this show. I watched 15 minutes of it, and I had to agree with her. But here's the other thing. Now, I know some of you Doctor Who fans out there know of a series called Torchwood. It's a spin-off from the newest Doctor Who generation. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is American Torchwood. I mean, literally, you got them eating takeout like in Torchwood. You got the outsider who joins the agency just like in Torchwood. You got the Asian person like Torchwood. You got the smart-ass British people like in Torchwood. You got the sure, cocky team leader like in Torchwood. And I'm betting money that eventually the team members are going to start sleeping with each other like in Torchwood. So, I mean, okay. So, done comparing things to Torchwood, BBC, and them being derps, it's like, what else did they do? Well, first off, they're not even really looking for heroes or super beings because the guy they're following about the first movie is a freaking human with an implant on his arm. An evil implant that makes him turn evil and crazy. Like in Torchwood. Okay, that's the last Torchwood thing, I swear. Now, that aside, the equipment they use. I mean, it kind of looks high-techy in the future-ish, but come on. the drones they use, the mini drones, I've literally seen people play with that during my friend's birthday barbecue. They're not high tech. And the worst thing was they used a bad green screen CG. You can tell it's like, okay, here's the real people. Here's the CG layer, and there's a drone flying over it. It's like, you couldn't have used your computer graphics budget to make a more futuristic looking drone? I mean, that's my personal gripe. I mean, but it's still a gripe. And then, what kills me most is the add-ons to the previous movies. Now, someone said there was a mention of the super soldier serum from Captain America. I didn't hear that. But of course I was probably crying in the corner trying to figure out why this storyline was so horrible. But then it's like, oh yeah, we got the extremist formula from Iron Man 3. Oh great, so we got exploding plant life. We got the alien technology from the Avengers. And we got gamma radiation from the Hulk. Oh, now let's not forget all the stock footage that they took from Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, and all that. And they put it in the background on their little computer monitors. Now, here's what kills me the most, though. All the conspiracy nuts in the show, within the show, not in real life, in the show, are all like, S.H.I.E.L.D's an evil corporation. They hunt down superheroes and superhumans and lock them up for whatever purposes. They knew about the attack on New York in the Avengers movie, and they covered up before anyone could say anything about it. No, they didn't! Everyone in the world knew what happened in New York. I mean, look at Iron Man 3. Everyone's all like, so how are you happening after New York? Or, I mean, come on, people were getting their beards shaved like Tony Stark because of the New York incident. They were getting tattoos of the Hulk and Iron Man in that movie. People knew what the hell was going on. Why can't Marvel keep a constant storyline going? Ugh. I mean, okay. I'm obviously a nerd because I'm getting worked up over this. And this rant tape is about to be twice as long as my spoiler-free review, but... just... Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that Agent Coulson is alive after he was clearly dead in the Avengers movie, I wouldn't still be watching. And I thought at first, like, okay, lazy writing, they gave a bullshit reason why he's still alive. But then they threw in that shit about he must never know. So I'm like, oh, bullshit. Now I gotta watch this thing till like the very end when they finally do the big review, a reveal and about what really happened with Coulson. Honestly, I can honestly say that at this point, it might just tie into Avengers 2, which I think is coming out in 2015. I think so. I'm not sure, but I'm just saying. That's the only thing that's keeping me watching. Overall, it's not a great drama. It's not a comedy. It's an okay action show, but we'll see what happens. Okay. So that's my spoiler rant rave review about Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If you're a Marvel fan, give it a shot. If you're not, you ain't missing anything. Alright. Till next time. Later.